Hello people, and welcome back to Tomb's Crate with Tomb. And today, or now, I have got a set of Deathfield's RaumJager, probably butchering that pronunciation, to be assembled. This is from the set of Wargame Atlantic, and I'm just going to be going through the quick steps of assembling some of these RaumJager infantry. I'm sticking with RaumJager. If that's wrong, I will probably be corrected at some point, but for now, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to chop out the pieces, get them all ready. Not sure exactly what I'm going to be equipping them with, but let's start chopping the pieces, getting them ready for sticking together, and we can go from there. I will be back shortly. So after a quick chopping session, we are back with 4 bodies. That is what comes on the sprue. We've got their legs, their bodies and their heads. You've got 3 standing poses and then 1 that looks to be kneeling, but I will be assembling that and seeing exactly how that looks shortly. So for now I will be cleaning the mould lines up and some of the cut points, as they were a little bit rough, but we will see how they look shortly once I have cleaned them up and then glued the main parts together. So I will be back after a short clean up and glue later. We now have 4 bodies ready for equipment to be added. As you can see, that one turned out it was a kneeling figure, and the one on the end decides they don't want to stand up on duty, which is rather lazy of them, so for now he's lying down having a rest. But next I think I shall be attaching them to the bases that I have made in a recent video, and once they're attached it should be okay to go ahead with their weapons. So base first, and then I will move on to weapons to attach, as I'm pretty sure that if I attach weapons before bases they're all just going to fall over, and that's not really anything that I want to do repeatedly over and over again. But I will see you shortly after I've attached them to the bases so you can see what they look like. And so a short gluing session later, they are now all stuck down to their bases, which you may recognise from my recent custom bases videos. Yes, these were the models that I had acquired without bases. So anyway, they're now all stuck down, and as I'm letting the glue dry for a little bit, I am going to chop out the arms to see what arms I shall be attaching. But back shortly when I'm ready to glue down. And so we are back short while later after cutting out the arms, giving them more time to get adhered to their bases. I decided, as I have a limited number of models, I'm going to go with a support type squad bearing mainly special weapons. As such, we have ourselves a little plasma rifle. The kneeling down one just has the basic rifle, although it will also be equipped with what looks like a radio pack. Then what I believe looks to be some sort of light support weapon, drum fed, higher rate of fire, adding a bit of suppression in where needed. And then finally going with a flamethrower because, well, flamethrower, why not? So I will be back in a short while once I've glued their arms on, and you can see the final models in all their just about stuck together glory. back shortly and so after a bit of back and forth in gluing and a slight change in the rifle, as the one that I selected was a pose that I didn't want, we now have our special weapons team with a flamer, a plasma rifle, light support weapon, and then the radio operator in the back to direct support or themselves to wherever they need to go, while providing a little bit of cover with the rifle. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been the Deathfield's RaumJager from Wargame Atlantic on the custom basis I made in another video. This has been Tom. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.